So today I'm going to work on this Craftsman air compressor. I bought it secondhand for about $100, and it's been struggling trying to build up the pressure, but it takes 30-40 minutes before it actually builds up to 120 psi, and eventually just 2 days ago it gave up and it wouldn't build the pressure past 20 psi. So I went out and order new parts for it. I'm gonna go and take a look inside what the problem is. It's probably a reed, or I don't know, maybe a cylinder ring or something like that. So let's take it apart together and see what's wrong with it, and let's see if we can fix it. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is to remove this plastics that covers it. So there's a couple screws, one here, and another one right there. So I'm gonna take this out. I don't have anyone that could hold the camera, so I'm just gonna put it down while I do that. Okay, I've taken out the screws, so we should just be able to just pop this little lips off. Let's see. Has little clips around this area. There you go. A little prying. Okay, so it took a little prying, but it does come off. There we go. This is where the cylinder is at. So we gotta take this bolt. There's 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna take this air filter out for now. So I forgot to mention that I gotta take this off as well. And here's the reed. It still looked pretty good, so let's open that up. It's dirty, but it still looked pretty good. But here's your cylinder. So the closer look, the reed seems to be okay. It's dirty, so I'll make this clean up a little bit. So now to take the cylinder out, there's this little star bolt that we got to loosen to take that out, so we can see, we can pull out the sleeves here and also check the ring. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the camera down and I'll show you once we get them out. Okay, so I'm loosening it, so I'm just gonna take this little bolt out. And that's what it looks like. So to get this piston out, I have to take out the fan and also loosen the I don't know what this is called, the for the piston. But anyway, and then take this out, so then I can just, with this out, then I can just pull this right through and then be able to remove this right here. So now that I have this new one, I gotta just slip this back on over this right here, Again, I only have one hand up. That's not what I wanted to do. So just put that in there, and then we'll slide the piston rod back in. There's a differences between the old and the new. So notice this is the old one, this is the new one. And if we look closely, see how it ripped it on the other side? It's halfway. So it's broken off. So half of them came off. So my hope is that putting on this new one will fix the problem. So the way it works, it goes right back into here like this. This is an old one, but I'm gonna have to put it back on the new one, which I already installed over there. So we'll put it over there. So this is where it's gonna go, right in there, with the piston and everything. So I'm gonna grab a piston and screw it back on. So I had to take this rod back out again because I forgot that I need to put the ring on first and then screw the piston back on before I put it back into the cylinder. So I'm gonna do that right there. So with a little pushing, got that in there. Now it's, of course, it's really tight because it's new. So I had to work it in there. So then put this back on, and I got to screw this back up and assemble it back. The rebuild kit came with these gaskets. I'm gonna go ahead and just change it as well. Take the old one out, and I'll put the new one back on. So it's this one, and also this one right here. So we'll take it out, I'll replace it, and then I'll show you. So I put this back on with the gaskets and everything, and I just tighten these up, you know, kind of cross sections, make sure it goes down evenly. So now it's just a matter of connecting this right here on. We'll tighten that up right here. And you don't need to gorilla tighten it either, so you know, just enough to snug, maybe 7-10 pounds, somewhere around there. So it looks like it's tight. So all right, now it's just a matter of putting the cover back on and crank it up and see if that fixes the problem. And I'm gonna do that right now. I have to put the camera down. So I'm just gonna wrap this up and put this the cover back on. We'll crank it up and see it will hold the air. See it crank it up. There you go, it worked. It's going up really fast, and that's what I expected. So all done. Thanks for watching. All right, bye.